Mississippi. I'm about to meet Danny Stone. It's a little muddy down here, but we're going to see if this new vehicle can make it through all this mess. But we are going to be doing some catfishing tonight. So it's going to be some night fishing. I'm going to collect some wood. I think there's plenty of driftwood around here. We'll start a little fire. It's going to get down to like 32 degrees. But I think we should be good with all this muscle I have. I think we'll be good. So, okay, let me park this monstrosity and get all this stuff out the vehicle, and I'll talk to you in a little bit. Guys, when you're on the Mississippi, look out for pink golf balls. I'm not sure why there's golf balls up here. I don't ask too many questions, but if you get some merchandise from me on the Outdoors channel, you might get a pink ball or two if I find another one. But just had to say that, folks. Something I do a little extra for you guys if you want to buy a little merch. The month of March 25 off, all capitalized letters, all capitalized numbers. If you get any hoodie or jacket, in stock hoodie or jacket from both channels, or the Lumen jackets and hoodies in stock, you can get 25% off all the month of March. But you got to take the initiative and put it in your shopping cart by going to DaGarbageDisposal or go to Unsupervised, and then when you go to checkout on the promo code, you have to do it, not me. You put in March 25 off, all capitalized letters, all capitalized numbers, and you can reap the rewards while supplies last. See my pink ball? It could be yours. This could be your pink ball. GoPro, stop recording. What is happening, folks? Danny Stone Outdoors is right here in the flesh. He's setting up his 15-foot offshore poles. Yep. Yes, I'm getting the wordage down on the poles because I'm not used to a pole that big. You go ahead and say it, folks. I'm used to one of these 5.5-footer, 6-footer deals, and so we're probably gonna be doing some testing out. He said he's gonna test the waters. No pun intended. Well, actually it was. But let's go over here and talk to Danny while he's setting up and try to stay a little bit out of his way. But he went live for this video, so if you want to catch a lot of other stuff that we did live, you want to go to his channel, Danny Stone Outdoors, and you can check that out. My video, I think it's the 16th when this comes out. So, but we're going to be setting up here and showing what kind of bait he uses. He says he does not have any secrets, but he has to have some kind of secret. He just doesn't know it. But he's caught an 88.82 pound fish just like 5 days ago. I think it put him in a hospital or something.
It did.
Yeah, he was actually in the hospital. That's not for funny though, but for a lung, for something like.
Yeah, I got water on my right lung.
Water like a fish.
On my right lung.
Like a fish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna help him probably watch him set up, because I probably put my fingers probably will mess up the mojo he has on his bait stuff. So
I'm just figuring out we like to set the rods up in a certain pattern, and I'm kind of figuring how I want to do it, because I use the heavier weights upstream to keep them from drifting down into the rods downstream that have a little bit lighter weight on them.
Okay.
So you go a little heavier up there.
And he has some patented rebar and pipe.
Yep. But my good rod holders right down there, those orange ones, those are made by Double Hook Angling. David Lemon made those for me.
Okay.
He custom made those rod holders for these bigger rods.
Well, guys, if you want to know how to get these, I will try to put all the links in the descriptions, but if I forget, please ask me, and I will get with Danny, with his people, and he'll get back with my people, and we will get you some rod holders. Those are probably, will take down, those will hold an 88 pound.
Oh, they did. That's what the rod holder it was on.
Right there, guys. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you now, if I catch a really, really big fish, I'm just going to let Danny get it because I have a torn left rotator cuff.
Okay, because
so I have an excuse.
We were going to take turns tonight.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I haven't.
The first fish is going to be yours. We may not catch anything, but you know what? We're going to have fun.
We're not catching fun, and I told him
exactly.
when he's with me, he will not get skinny because I'll bring all kind of foods. If we don't catch a fish, we're going to catch some calories and catch a good time. So let's. I'm going to do some of this now, but I'll get to you back in a little bit. It might be almost dark before I get to you, but hey, I look better in the dark. So see you in a bit. I see some catfish scat. The Boy Scouts would say that's scat. I think that's catfish scat.
Just like that. And we'll throw these two rods out and get kind of a feeler going for them.
Good.
You can see what these have been eating. Look, when you cut them open, their stomachs are filled with these little minnows.
Oh, you got two baits in one.
Yeah.
That's my bluegill bait.
That's a little baby bluegill right there.
Okay.
That just came out of his stomach. But we're going to throw these two rods out and let them play until it's showtime. And then we'll bait up the big ones and get them out there.
Guys, this guy's catching fish that's caught fish to catfish. For fish.
Slip a little circle hook rig like that right there. We hook it like that. This is the hook of all hooks right here, buddy. This is from the company that I am pro staff for. That is a Crimson Red 8/0 River Cats tackle hook. That is that 8/0 hook is what landed that 88.8 pound catfish, believe it or not.
Is that the same hook?
Same hook.
Didn't even bend.
Nope, actually it's that hook on that white rod right down there.
Okay.
But these are some tough hooks right here. Slip a little rig like that right there on that.
Okay.
And we throw that bait out there. We're gonna go ahead and get these two rods out just so we can play a little bit while we're waiting.
Well, while he's doing that, I was gonna ask him, and I have a, I'm gonna do a trip, and it don't have to be the 160-mile canoe trip, but I didn't know if you want to do a canoe thing or just going out like fishing, like on the bank, you know, just riding, you know, maybe 20.
I did kayaking here last year.
Okay.
So yeah, it's you could actually go up. There's a feeder creek that comes in at that island right there. You could barely see it down the bend.
Yeah.
We'll put in canoes and stuff and then come down there and get on that island right there.
Okay.
Yeah, we've spent the night there many a times catfishing down the main river. We'll paddle around to that side of it. Great fishing right there. Great fishing.
Yeah, we can do that. And like I said, I don't know if his wife will let him leave for a week or 2-3 days at a time, but I want to do, and this is personally what I'm going to do, but I want to get a canoe and just go down the river, and at least that there's on the other side of that barge, there's a little island there that I might do like a 4-day camping thing, but I want to do like just a 20 miles, you know, just go, just kind of, you know, drag and just fish, and hell, if I catch a big enough fish, you can pull my dang canoe. But yeah, I just no, I wouldn't do that. But the river's flowing that way anyway, and I'll probably be parking like 20 miles that way and just have somebody drop me off. But I want to do just some kind of just you know, float on the river. So that's something in the future that I'm probably going to do, and a lot of other stuff. But right now, we're going to do some fishing. I'm going to get some stuff ready and get my seats ready. I got some cat buckets. I get about 8 or 10 of those a month. So I don't know if your fishing community wants all those, or I don't care. I got plenty. Like, it's up to you. But I'm going to get off here. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to get some stuff set up, and we'll holler at you in a second.
I'm going to tie up some quick weights. But most people, I find these on the riverbank all the time.
Like, they just trash them.
Just trash. And they litter the bank up with these. And what they don't realize is you could take these weights and cut them off, and you turn them into this right here. I use a copper wire, and I make weights out of it, and I recycle these nets. And I pick that net up. That's a little bit of trash off of the bank.
You just saved a couple birds too.
Yeah, that's trash off the bank, and it's free weights for me.
Yeah, you don't have to go take lug nuts off your car.
Exactly. It's free weights.
My buddy, we used to fish with lug nuts, old car parts. Yeah, spark plugs. That's what his dad was a mechanic, so that's where we got it from. But yeah, lakes where we used to live probably have a lot of car parts in the bottom of the lakes. So. But yeah, that's a good deal. I never even thought of that, but I never see.
I have found these. You just walk on. People will get a net hung up and it'll rip and tear up, and they thought, well, it's no good no more, so they just leave it. Well, I come along, pick it up.
Or rich.
I get rid of that trash, and
yeah, while you're sitting here waiting for some fish to jump on here. Yeah, I always say get a hobby. Like, if you don't, guys, if you want to sit here and fish and knit freaking gloves, do something, be productive, and that's what he's doing. He's doing that while he's doing this. So I'll be 48 on March 30th, folks. So in 14 days, seeing this video, I'll be good old 48. Didn't think I'll make past 18. Get 2 fingers. That's about another 35 minutes. It's not even full 2 fingers. That's what she said. But that's about another 35 minutes. Go live soon. So if you want to catch that live again, I'll put that live in the descriptions. Please check out Danny Stone Outdoors. Subscribe to his channel if you like fishing and such. Let him know that you came from this channel, that you watch this channel. So this might work, so we could do some more videos together. Because if you don't subscribe to him, you're not going to see more fishing videos. Yeah, I'm not holding you for ransom or anything if you want to see fishing, but that's real life situations. Oh, got this! No, he didn't. I'm not going to do that too much because I think it's like bingo. He might get mad at me if I do that 2 times in a row and kick me off this side of the Mississippi. Yeah, I think that's a thing. You don't yell bingo in a bingo hall when you don't got bingo. So you don't probably do that with the fish either. Oh, see? Gotta go. Guys, he's setting his weights up, but I did get him a little something. Don't get the Walmart bells. The fish that usually catch, you need a bigger bell for that. And the older you get, you might take a nap. So that's a bell. But wait, I'm planning on catching a big fish.
Okay. Oh my God, dude.
Yes, I got a bell. Okay, I'm gonna hear this thing, and it's gonna jangle. So, yeah, I do.
I don't think those rods will hold those
I go all out, folks. I go all out. Yeah, they might not even go on the rod. That's just for a show. But maybe we'll just do that. That should be like that.
Well, we got a friend of ours, J.G. Hill. He plays in a band, and one of his favorite things is when we catch a fish and he's on the live show with us, and he's on the panel, he's bangs on a cowbell every time we catch a fish.
I think I heard that when I was doing the chili thing. I heard something.
Yeah, that was JG with the cowbell.
All right. Yeah, this is a little high pitched thing here, but this, yeah, I got these at, I think Tractor Supply store. You know what? I'm gonna get a bell, but they might kick us off the bank doing all this stuff here.
I think you went overkill with the cowbell.
Yeah. They know me. I do that. That's what I do. That's my thing.
Definitely.
So, yeah, but we have it if we need it. If something happens to us out here, we can just ring the bell, okay?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Here's some lights, guys. And he said that this one blinks red. Well, one of them blinks red, and then when something is on it, it blinks green. So green means rip their lip off.
Green means go. We'll go ahead and have these set up on here. And ready to go when it gets dark.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm setting this this light up. On the side of this light, it has USB, so you can charge your phone up. So while the light is on, I'm going to check out the USBs, and I'm going to hook up both of my phones to charge them up as well to see how good that works. But this right here has two different light deals down here and up here. So I didn't even turn this on yet. I just got out of the box. So we're going to be surprised at the same time. So if it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. But we're going to find out together, folks. This is what this channel's about, real life situations. So let's catch these big fish on camera. So hopefully that light does work. He does have an alternative over here. I think it's pulling like 35 watts. So that right there, that light there is hooked to this power unit. And we're high-tech fishermen at night. At least one of us. He's the fisherman. I'm just high-tech. But we got the Blue Eddy that I haven't reviewed yet. I'm waiting for a solar panel so I can review that. But it has the DC, USB, AC. Has, look at that. Yes, it does have the regular wall outlets. And that is working out very nicely. I got the 98% battery on there right now, so we are good to go. Let me shut it off for now. This is a 2 kilowatt deal. AC 200L Blue Eddy. Look for this review in the next, I don't know when. I'm just waiting for the solar panel. I told the company I'm an outdoors channel. So I'm going to need a solar panel to review that because I can't plug that into the nearest oak tree, you know? Okay. Okay, guys, nothing happening right now. We're just trying to wake them up a little bit. I think they're taking a nap. But we got barges going back and forth here. I'm not sure if you know about barges, but this one's going upstream, so it's probably using a lot more fuel, but it's probably like corn, wheat, soybeans and such in there, and they usually get a 55, say there's 10 on each side. No, I think they get up to 50. They can do up to 55, I thought. I'm not sure what the rule is now, but a 55 cargo, if you got 55 of those separate containers, I think it's like 120 semi trucks, or maybe, and 2.5 trains. So they do haul a lot of stuff, and Danny just did say too, you know, when this river is down low, prices go up pretty good because they can't transport all this stuff by the river. So that's a little tidbits of information. But the sun's about to go down here. We're gonna check these. Check this light out later and see how that light works, and we'll get to that. But I'm not even sure. I think this one here, these barges here usually carry like gravel and stuff when they're trying to fix the banks and stuff and to erosion. A lot of times these have tools and stuff on it, and they're doing work for on the Mississippi. So they usually carry like cranes and all kinds of stuff on these. Almost time, folks. Sun's almost down. This is gonna probably be the last footage almost on this camera because the GoPro does not take footage good at night. So I'm gonna be using my cell phones, get my tripods out here. We did not get a bite yet on these. I'm not sure if we're gonna reel these in before we start to see what's on there and if we get a lot of trash from the bottom or not. But I did take my pew off because Danny did have a good point. When these barges come by, sometimes at night when they're closer, the water comes up here and you slip and you might end up dropping some lead. So I took that off now. I feel a little bit lighter, but I'll got my jacket ready because it's going to get 32 degrees. We got a fire here. I already got a little thing ready, so all I gotta do is light this up. So Eagle Scouts, look at that. Already got my little tinder down here with some cardboard. I got a little TP action. Yeah. Okay. Put this away now.
If you notice that our net is broken, that was from weighing that big fish last Saturday.
Oh yeah?
It broke the net. So we'll be using, if we get any smaller fish, we'll use that net to land those fish. But
I got another net.
Huh?
I got a net.
But if we get any bigger ones, I'm gonna have to grab them and pull them in.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, when I was weighing it, I hooked the scale on the edge of that and it snapped that.
Yep, that's supposed to be connected there. Okay.
But we can still use it for smaller fish. The bigger ones, I'm gonna have to grab them by the lip and pull them in. Matter of fact, I carry a glove for that.
Okay. Well, let me get my net out and get prepared here, so we know everything's at when it gets dark. We're gonna set these lights up in a minute. Start this fire probably another hour or so. It's not as cold right now, but I do got my net, my fold net here. I'm not sure. This is not a river net though. I don't think this is probably, real fishermen will laugh at this one, but this is for like a boat, so you can have it in a boat. So that's big as that gets. That's what she said. GoPro, stop recording.
Welcome in. That's why you cast out before I set up my camera. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and we got a special guest with us today. We got Brandon Clark from Outdoors Unsupervised.
What is happening, folks?
And Brandon's going to be fishing with us tonight, man. We're going to try to get on some fish for you guys. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. We'll do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? Conditions have been kind of iffy, but they were iffy last week, and we did pretty dang good. Another show that I had set up, and I deleted it, so I will be dropping the link. Anybody out fishing tonight that wants to come up on panel with us, or if you're just hanging out at the house and you want to come up panel, you're more than welcome. Just come hang out, man. It's like I've always done every year. You know, when it starts. Parker too, because I was ready to give up and go home, and he put up a picture.
Okay, guys, we have the lights. We have the lights set up to watch the poles. These two black poles, I think, have the lights on them. This one here is moving a little bit. That pole down there, we did see a light come on just a little bit, tagged it, but we're waiting for it to sink his lips in there good.
Yeah, he's traveled all over, man, and he does a lot of traveling. Doing food challenges and different here. That's the one that caught the 88 pounder last Saturday. Next to that, we've got the new 12-foot Kuma Tundra that we got from Lance McCougar. That one is right there. And then of course you got Black Betty right there. She's up loaded up and ready to go with a big old giant skipjack head on her. There's that 13-foot Sunbeam rod that I picked up from CatCon last year. And then you got the Mad Cat's Bolt right there, and the Mad Cat's Panther right there. So that's Miss Lisa rod right there, and that Panther is, the blue one is Madison.
Hey, how you doing? Waiting for some fish. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna eat these fish, but we brought some food.
Yeah, he's got 20 and 30.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start this fire up.
Honestly, the only tip that I would have for you, and winds that high, is I would find some way to anchor my rod down to where it can't get pulled in, but I lay them down flat on the bank and make sure they're staked down to where the fish can't pull them in, and the rod tip would be sticking out over the bank just like right there. And so you can watch the rod tip. It'll be way low down close to the water. Just make sure you cast it downstream. And you watch the tip, and they'll pull that rod along the bank But you better have it tethered or staked or something, because if you go lay it down on the ground, it's going to go in the water.
Okay, we're good to go.
Well, Mike Chavez, right back at you. Taste. Hey, that's what we need to do. We need to get Mike Chavez and Brandon together and have Mike Chavez cook up a bunch of food and have Brandon eat it. Because Mike Chavez has a cooking show.
Oh, yeah?
Dude, he's good.
Okay.
That dude can freaking cook, man. He cooks up all kinds of stuff, man. It's good stuff.
Don't turn down food.
But Brandon and Mike would get along great because, man, Brandon, it was a few weeks ago, he sat out here and cooked chili right here where we're at right now. And, dude, he made shrimp scampi and everything. And I sat right here on the bank where I'm sitting right now and it had a 5-star meal.
Okay, folks, we have a fire right here, so that's lit up over here. We do have Danny over here going live with a light here. We have a light right down there, and we have a light all the way down there. But back here, nothing. So I'm going to check this light out. It's a 38 watt cordless light. You could use, I think, a Milwaukee brand if you get that brand, or they have one that's compatible with a DeWalt. So I have DeWalt batteries, so I'm going to check that for you right now, okay? Danny, I might need your advice on this too, to see if this thing even works good.
What's that?
Yeah, this light.
Oh, you got
I got it right here.
the new light?
Yep. That is the light, folks. I'll put a picture up right now because I took a picture up earlier when I got here. So I got all these different batteries. I got the smaller battery here, the 20 volt, and I have a bigger 5 amp battery. So you can actually, I like about this already, without even putting this battery in, that you can carry this around without having to carry a big tripod or whatever. But this right here can swivel and it'll stay where it's at. But the truth of this matter is, let's see if this works. Okay, first time. Okay, there we go. That's the bottom one. There's another switch for, look at that. I would say something about deer, but you're not supposed to spotlight deer. But I'm just saying, this is bright. You can go frogging. How about that?
Yes, you can go frog gigging with that light.
I think that's kind of racist. You can do this with frogs, but not deer. Okay, that has nothing to do with this light. Okay, but it is very bright. I'm gonna leave this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. I am going to leave this running for about, I guess, until this battery dies. So I'm gonna put a timer up now, and we'll get back to you. Okay? But look at that. I don't have an excuse now not to see nothing.
Man, that is a bright light.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it right here.
Brandon does a lot of product reviews, and so he's doing one of his product reviews right here on the bank.
Yeah, if it sucks, it sucks. If it don't, it don't. So I'm gonna let you guys know.
Oh yeah, we'll do our best to beat that this year, though. I'm gonna try to bust my PB at least twice this year.
Okay, folks, I have it on high, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug in 2 USBs, and then so I can plug in both phones. So I'm gonna charge 2 phones up and have this on high. I'm putting it to the test, folks. So if this thing gets warm, gets hot, you're gonna know about it. Okay, I'll be right back with you.
Danny, does YouTube pay you at all, or just for shits and giggles? I get a little check every month. It's nothing to, it's gas.
Okay, this rod here is getting some action from time to time. So I'm trying to stand here and get the light flashing for you guys. But usually when I'm over here, it stops flashing. I go back over there and it is. It looks like it's moving a little bit. This one here, look at it. You got right here. Whoops, heard that frog. Barking spider over here. We get Danny over here to rip some lips off.
Man, this bank sucks. He's tapping on it. We'll see.
This one's still going a little bit.
don't let him eat it. When they pull it down and hold it down, is when they're on there. Because we're using circle hooks that'll hook themselves. It gets caught in that corner of that mouth, and whenever they feel it, they'll jerk that rod and they will not let go. That's a pretty encouraging bite, though.
Okay, we're at 30 minutes. I'm gonna check the battery life on the battery itself. It shows all bars still. Let me see.
Same day here, I had a couple little thumps. That's it. They're fishing right down the stream.
Can't really see. I gotta cut this light off. I think it might be 2.
And I think you got they're short biting because the water temperatures dropped so much.
Still got 3 bars.
Still got 3 bars on that.
3 bars on the light. Yep. 30 minutes.
30 minutes is telling you. But
Okay, we're still out here. We've been getting some bumps on this one. That right there is a barge. That's not a pole. There's a barge in the back there. But there's 7 poles out here. Trying to get some live action of one of the lights going off, but it's
yep, he's down there filming.
It's getting
I'll let him know. I'll drop the link again. Chris, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. You know I do.
I get to be shy when I'm over here with the camera. Well, we set up a light here. One of my lights I usually use for going live and stuff when it's dark, or dark bars when I do challenges, so we don't trip over everything trying to get to the poles, because there's a lot of different stuff down here. There's different rocks, and the shore right here where when the tide comes up and goes down, there's ledges and everything, so we don't want to break our necks out here. Older you get, the more you got to watch yourself there. We got rocks, we got sticks coming up, but there's a barge. There's the motor, and there's the front of the barge.
Yeah, to see if you go watch either one of Brandon's channels, man, he does some of the best editing. Spit it out.
They're playing with us.
They're doing the same thing every time. They're hitting it and letting it go. They are short biting. We might have to downsize them baits. Yep, we may have to downsize them baits. I don't.
Try, guys. They're just not hungry as my appetite is. So.
Yep. Man, that was a good hit.
Well, let's get back over here. I might have to get another sandwich in me.
That was the best hit of the night right there. He smoked that rod. But I got really big and they're pulling that rod down. And after it gets so much pressure on it, they're either out of their mouth or they're letting it go. But man, that furthest rod away, man, he put the hoodoo on it. He smoked it, but he didn't get hooked up. So I hold that big old giant skipjack head on there. That bait is probably close to 4 or 5 inches long, because it's got the head and about half the body section on it. But they're definitely nitpick biting tonight. They're short biting big time. That makes 3 decent bites we've had that did not hook up.
Okay, we got some action here, folks.
That's a fish right there.
Got the blinking light up there.
He ain't no monster. He got a little fight in him. Well, that's what it looks like when they get it and go.
There we go.
He's trying to get over that other line. I'm trying to keep him away from it. He may already be on it. Let's see if I can get him over that. Yeah, he's in that other rod. That's all right, though, because we got him hooked. He ain't going nowhere.
There it is.
He's in both them lines. This is going to be a little bitty one. He's just in that fast current. Let's see if I can get him off that rod.
I see it. There you go.
Let's see. That's going to be a little channel cat. Let's see if we can go ahead and dip him up. Hold that rod there.
Gotcha.
And he is in the net. Pretty decent little channel cat. All right. Right there. We just lay that down. I'll come back. I got to untangle all this crap.
All right.
Okay. Well, we did wind up catching one tonight. We got us a nice little channel cat there. We're going to get a weight on him real quick, get him turned loose. Oh,
Okay.
just lay right there.
Be right back, guys. Didn't forget about my food.
There we go. Now we got control of him.
Get the thing out your view.
Nice little channel cat. Let's get a quick weight on him. All right, get that hooked in there. Oh, let's see here. We sat here all night long for these. Get that focus, Daddy. Come on. 5.95 minus the fish grip, so 5.95 right there. Boom, there's channel cat.
Okay. That's what a fish looks like, folks.
Yep. Man, he's a feisty one too.
That's a sandwich or two.
Yeah, he'd make a little bit of a meal.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead and get him turned loose, let him go 20-pounder, and we'll catch him a few years from now. And he tangled up a mess, buddy, I'm telling you. Gone. Born free, and he's gonna stay that way.
Okay. I still got to get me some food, guys. I'm about to dwindle down to nothing.
And that's why we use the breakaway three-way rig, because you lose your weight, you keep your swivel, and you keep your hook. But I'm gonna hurry up and get this rod baited back up, bait up them other three, and get them back out there. But now we know what the short bites have been. They've been them little channel cats is active tonight, a little bit, not much. But that just goes to show you how long you can let that rod sit. 1, 2, 3, 4 baits.
Okay, he's about to cut up the bait, and I'm going to show you this light. It's still going. It's charged my phone up that I have in my hand, and this one's at 80%, so I got 20 more percent to go there. The light in the back is at 1 now. So it's at 1. It was at 3. I'll have to look on this phone. see how long this light's lasting on this one battery. It's at 55 minutes and 15 seconds. So I'll say at least an hour and 10 minutes on that one battery. It's a nice amount of time. If you got 3 or 4 batteries and you're out here, that's all you'll need. But we'll see how far this goes.
Back up, throw it in. Yeah, when you go to swing overhead, you got to make sure it don't get wrapped around that line. There we go. If you're using a breakaway rig, guess what? You're sending that sinker out there to the river somewhere. It's gone. Well, that's one fish down. What all have we missed here? Let's see. Oh, you call 922. What are y'all fighting about? Good Lord, leave y'all alone for 2 seconds. Danny, is smoke bait your secret? Well, it is. You know what? It caught one fish tonight. Danny, don't make Brandon mad. Hold on, wait a minute. Don't make Brandon mad. I just watched his almond eating video, and you would just be a snack to him. So they just watched your almond eating video. Hey, there's Jeremy's tournament cats in the house. What is up, man? Long time no see. Good to see you, brother. You talking about somebody laying some monster catfish? That guy right there, Jeremy. Dude, I've seen him. I would kill to catch some of the flatheads that guy's caught. He's caught flathead.
Hey guys, Danny's down there live, and I'm just updating you what's going on. But we just caught one fish so far. Still have the 7 poles out. He restrung them, and they got one bite on the pole that just came out on the 3rd one from the end. But we're still waiting for some more fish. But if you guys didn't know, Danny Stone Outdoors, he was on the video that I just met him that day on the 4th. It came out on the 4th of March of me doing the chili bank, Mississippi chili bank cooking video. And I came out here to not really fish with him, but to be with him while he's fishing. This is not something that I'm doing. These are all his fishing poles. I just wanted to come out and show some support to his channel, and just have a good time and just sit here and relax and get some footage for you guys. The next thing that I'm going to do for fishing will probably be, it'll be in the daytime, so I don't have to worry about all these lights and stuff. But not really sure. I'm more of like a bluegill. I like bluegills, but I will be getting some bigger poles like he has and do some river fishing here and there, because I want to do a tent fish. So I'll probably be camping out here while I do some fishing and cleaning fish and cooking it. So I'll do the whole shebang on my video. But right now I'm just out here chilling with him and just relaxing. You know, I need some relaxation. I just got back from Wisconsin. A lot of videoing. I did some challenges for the other channel. But right now it's more about just trying to get some downtime. But right now I've been walking up and down here, putting some stuff away in the car. I'll probably get out of here probably about another 30 minutes to an hour. But just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you guys know what I'm doing here is just trying to support his channel. Please go to his channel, please subscribe, help him out on his videos, and in the future we'll be doing some videos and different stuff. Okay, so hey, look at you Eagle Scouts, look at that fire.
I know it, dude.
Look at that fire. Yeah,
Ripping,
and Boy Scouts are jealous of me.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Man, I'm still on back. It's not bad either. It feels good.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. This has already been going an hour and 20 minutes. I charged up both phones. That is lighting up good, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Danny did catch one fish. He is baiting his line, and we're gonna just probably fish out here another 30 minutes to an hour or so, and call it quits later. But that surprised me. But let me see. Yeah, both phones charged all the way up, plus an hour and 20 minutes for the light. So I think that is doing pretty good. So please check the descriptions for the links for all that, and check them out. And I'm going to call it quits for a second. I can't do two things at once. I'll put this away and I'll be right back with you folks.
Don't worry about it. I'll just have to start working some Saturday mornings and I'll get it knocked out and eventually. I worked this morning. I don't never work weekends. But I come in yesterday after work. I told Stacia, I said, fix my coffee pot and have it ready to go in the morning. Set it on automatic. Because I'm getting up at 5 o'clock again. She goes, you going fishing? I said, hell, I wish. What are you doing? I said, I'm going to work. I said, I'm going to put in about 6 hours overtime today and see if that don't knock a chunk out of something.
I got the fire going.
Yeah, you do. Man, that thing is cooking, buddy.
Yeah, it's going.
He's got him a nice little...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there, baby.
Eat it, Eagle Scouts.
I can feel the heat coming off that. And it's a nice little...
I'm trying to keep Danny out here a little longer, so
He's trying to keep me out here as long as I can.
Going.
Oh, we didn't give up yet. Now, if we hadn't caught that fish, I'd be ready to go already. But we know it can be done. We know there's at least a few fish out there that are ready to eat something. Because that there didn't play, man. We looked up and that rod said, boom, it was gone. He slammed it and took off with it. And we're throwing, like I said, cut up gizzard shad and skipjack. That fish there, believe it or not, came on a chunk of skipjack. So they're starting to transition over. All winter long, I ain't caught nothing on skipjack. All they would eat was shad. That's it. That's all they wanted. But we just caught that little channel cat on a chunk of skipjack. And we'll see if we can find one more hungry one out there. Boy, it's kind of calmed down out here a little bit, isn't it?
Yeah, they did calm down a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't see a barge in a long time.
Yeah, the barge traffic is shut down. It's not coming through. No. There was a little bit stronger breeze blowing earlier. It's kind of knocked off a little bit.
I'm glad I did that. There's no chance of rain, so we're good.
Yeah. We'll wait it out and see what happens.
Yeah, I eventually put me up a tent here soon. Probably camp out here a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throw my bell on there and go to sleep.
There you go.
Eat some food and go to sleep. And
If you fish this spot, you don't have to throw out very far. Matter of fact, the closer you can get it to the bank without actually being on the bank, the better off you are, because there's a drop off. I said it goes out there and it drops straight down, and them fish are holding. There's like a ledge there.
Yeah, around that ledge.
And they're just laying up on that ledge. And all we're doing right now is we're short throwing these rods. We're not slinging them really hard. And I'm throwing them out there maybe 30, 40 yards. And I'm letting them sink down and hit that shelf, and the current sweeping them back. And it's, if you ever watch Muskrat Adventures, or you watch Muskrat and Creole on Tuesday night, they talk a lot about swing rods. Well, that is one of my favorite methods to use on this bank with those ledges on it, is throw these rods out. And that's why you notice I reeled all those rods in, and I start with the downstream rod and throw it out, because I'm throwing a little bit lighter weight on there, and I want that rod to get caught in the current, and it'll sweep it downstream and lay it right against that ledge where the fish are laying. And that's the reason you have to start with a downstream rod, because when you throw it out there, you know it's going to drift down. If you throw the upstream rod out first, when you throw the downstream rod out, it crosses that line and you get a tangled up mess. So you have to throw them out in order. You start with this one and work your way that way. If you ever try to do that out of order, you're going to have a tangled up mess. You got to let them all lay down there. And you throw this rod out here the furthest so that it drifts way down there. The next rod you throw out just a little bit shorter, so when it drifts down, it is upstream of that bait. You see what I'm saying? But you don't want them all thrown out the same distance, because they'll all land in the same spot and be all wadded up. You got to kind of alternate your distance as you throw it out. The closest rod to the bank is going to be your furthest rod out.
That one right here.
Which one?
Third
rod?
Yep.
That's the same rod we just caught the catfish on, and it just got hit. But like I said, they'll tap on it and tap on it. They're short biting. But when they get hooked up on those, when they get that River Cat's tackle, red crimson hook.
I got some action down here. We're going to check it out.
Come on, buddy.
This white pole here just got happy.
That's the big giant bait too. That's that big giant head we got on there. I'm gonna let it sit. Let's see if he's gonna come back and pick it up. He's got to get that hook in the corner of his mouth and pull and get it popped in there. And he'll get hooked on there and we'll have him. That's on the biggest bait we got out too. That's that big skipjack head. Man.
Yeah, a little bit longer. I think we said we're going to probably wait till about 10, possibly.
That was on that, oh, if you got a saw or not, it was on that rod. That white one? But he flat bent the crap out of it. But that's the one we got we got a giant skipjack head with half the body section on it. That's actually the rod that's got the biggest bait out right now. So he grabbed that, man, he bent that rod down. I'm pretty sure he just had to hold the body of that bait and didn't have to hold the head. But we're gonna let it sit and see if he comes back and picks it back up. Super Bob, if I may ask, where are we at fishing? We are.
If you guys didn't know, I think in the summertime, Danny says he goes live almost every Saturday, like in the spring and summer. Right now, we're live. We've been live for about 2.5 hours. He has a battery bank on his phone, so he sits out here and chats with his community, and they have a real good time just sitting back and waiting for these fish to get on the hook. And tonight's kind of slow, but we're probably going to be going down the next video you see maybe with us down the shore about 5-10 miles and trying to figure some stuff out over there in some daylight, and I'll get a lot better footage for you. But right now we're just testing the waters tonight. It's still early, early spring, very early spring. Time is going to be set back forward, spring forward. So it's about to spring forward tonight at 2, so I have to stay up till 2 a.m. to set all the clocks. You don't go to sleep, because then you have to wake up at 2 to set all your clocks forward. So that's what we're doing. No, it doesn't work like that. I'll set them later. I don't even think I got any clocks to set anymore. I think they all do it by themselves now. I don't have any regular clocks. But fire's still going strong.
You're there. We had Chris and Telly from Hooks and Hammocks. We had Chad and Dee.
I'll sit down with Danny in a minute after he goes live. I'll sit down with him, talk to him one last time before we reel all these in and head back. So I'll talk to you in a little bit, guys. There we go. All right, guys, we're about to wrap it up. It's 10 o'clock p.m. And we caught, well, you caught one fish.
We caught one cow cat.
I caught a video of him catching a fish. But like I said before, we're probably going to do some daytime fishing. You're going to see a lot lot of more detailed fishing. This is just something to break the water for you guys, just to show you what Danny Stone Outdoors, his channel, was about. You know, doing some fishing with his 15-foot poles and such. I'm not used to fishing with the bigger poles like that. I'm used to this little blue pole type action.
We're gonna get into it hot and heavy this year, and right now the temperature is dropping out really fast. It's getting cold here real quick. The bites kind of fell off, but when it warms up a little bit, we're gonna get into some serious fishing, and we'll show them something really cool.
Yeah, and I didn't want to mess his poles up, because usually I don't like to touch people's stuff, and I have to buy a brand new one if I break it. But I'm about to buy me some big poles like that too. So we're gonna do a lot of different fishing. And I was talking about these islands and such, doing some camping out there. It's probably going to be surviving because of a lot of coyotes I hear.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of coyotes. We've been listening to them down there on that island right now, and they are not happy.
They're singing down there. But I definitely want to get some poles and get some 15-foot offshore poles and just do a lot of different fishing. I think you said another spot down Donovan, or maybe down that direction, or another spot.
There's a road that travels along the river, and actually you get on the levee over there, and it drives for miles and miles. And we've got some great spots that I want to take you to over there this year, and I'll show you some a little bit better fishing spots, a little bit better quality fish, and we'll get around there and we'll get on them.
Yeah, and you just talked about another spot like Donovan, primitive camping. That I'm a fan of primitive camping, but I bring all my electronics and stuff and my power banks. But I can do some camping and fishing along there, and just relax and fish for you guys. And but yeah, I'll be on one of these banks here in a minute though, when it dries up, and probably do some camping out here for you guys. Maybe he might be waking me up out here while he's up here fishing.
Oh yeah, I'll pop in early one morning, and
me and Paula might be out here.
Yep, and we'll set the rods out, and we'll start the day out with some good fishing.
Okay. All right, again guys, please check the comments out, or the descriptions out, for Danny Stone Outdoors, and I'm gonna try to put a couple other links in too, of the David Lumen,
the double hook angling rod holders.
Okay, I'll try to put that in the descriptions, and if I do forget, shake me so I can put it in the
absolutely will. I'll send you all the information on it, because he ties hand-tied crappie jigs, he makes rod holders. David does quite a bit of stuff, and he sells that stuff online, and he makes good quality stuff, man.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, guys. All right, well, I thank you again. I appreciate it.
You too, brother.
And we'll be seeing Danny here soon, so we'll talk to you later, probably in the daylight. But maybe we do some better action for you then, but we're just getting warmed up. Just tell you what it's about, and that's about all. We're going to wrap this thing up. We got to go up the hill about 50-60 foot with all this junk, and get our exercise in for the night, and then call it a night. So again guys, thank you very much. Please like the video if you like the video. If you don't, something's wrong with you. Share it with your friends, family, even your Eagle Scout, because they always complain about me making a fire.
Oh yeah,
like it's lit. That's all that counts.
That's all that counts.
Yeah, so please do that. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you haven't, what's wrong with you? Gotta go. There's a barge up there.
Yeah, there is. Bye everybody.